A very good afternoon to you, and thank you for joining us on BeeTv News Updates at 3. I am Ruth Obodu, and now the news in detail. As Nigeria moves rapidly towards a future driven by innovation and digital transformation, the importance of youth embracing technology and exploring career opportunities in the tech industry has been emphasized. This message was highlighted during the state's Next Generation Conference held in Abeokuta. The reports.
With a growing population and a rapidly expanding tech ecosystem, Nigerian youths are increasingly poised to leverage modern technologies and career opportunities in the tech space to drive economic growth, create jobs, and elevate the country's global image. This was evident at the state's Next Generation Conference held at the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library in Abeokuta, where over 800 secondary school students were inspired to pursue careers in technology and innovation. Industry-leading facilitators shared their experiences and encouraged the students to explore the limitless opportunities available in the digital world.
Before. Like for now, I've heard of tech words, like tech things, but I haven't really dwelled with it. And coming here, I'm just blown. There are different opportunities, there are different courses I could go for.
I wish to become a blockchain developer because of what I learned from this program. It is very inspiring. And I think I can impact and serve what the world needs.
Centered about how we can make our society better and more digitalized.
One of the teachers in attendance commended the organizers of the program, noting that many students will develop interest in tech industry.
We should be expecting more of success, research.
Day to remember as the remains of former Speaker of the Federal Republic, Agunwa Anaekwe, received honors from the National Assembly, former members and other distinguished Nigerians. Speaker Abbas Tajuddin led the outpouring of tributes in his memory.
Under his leadership, the House maintained coherence in the face of political uncertainty. He upheld the sanctity of this House and demonstrated that even in turbulent periods, legislative order can be preserved through restraint and conviction.
Other contributors, including the Deputy Speaker and colleagues of the dead, are consoled with the remarkable achievements of the late Agunwa Anaekwe, brief surgeon as Speaker. They challenged leaders in position of authority to always be conscious of the legacy they leave behind.
He was a man who not only served in this House but helped.
The Kogi State government has reaffirmed its commitment to intensifying the crackdown on banditry and other criminal activities across the states. This follows the recent demolition and burning of a settlement in Kaba, Borno local government area of Kogi West, which was reportedly linked to bandit operations. The reports.
Charred rooftops and crumbling walls are all that remain of this once inhabited settlement on the outskirts of Aherin Bunu community in Kaba Bunu local government area. In a renewed crackdown on criminal elements, joint security operatives in Kogi State have demolished and set ablaze structures that previously served as hideouts and a makeshift clinic for bandits. The Kogi State government says the operation aligns with Governor Usman Ododo's commitment to sustaining the onslaught against criminal elements and their collaborators.
We don't care as far as you are a bandit. It is not today that the governor will be saying it. If you are cooperating with bandits, if you are logistics supply to them, we are not going to allow it. And that is why the governor said, get down to this place and demolish the house. And the houses they are here, can you see anybody here? They have disappeared.
Residents of nearby communities believe the operation will help restore safety and deter criminal elements, particularly within the forest belts of Kogi West. The state government has urged the public to report any suspicious activities to security agencies, assuring that intelligence-led operations will continue until all criminal hideouts are completely cleared. Zainab Mohammed reporting for BeeTv News.
Mila Dantawaye, who assumed office on Friday, 17th October 2025. He succeeds CP Ajo Sachs Adewale, who has been redeployed to another strategic role by the Inspector General Police, IGP Kayode Betokun. The spokesperson for the FCT Command, SP Josephine Ade, stated that CP Dantawaye Mila is a highly experienced police officer with over 20 years of distinguished service. According to the statement, CP Miller was born on October 15, 1971, into the family of the late DCP Gajere Dantawaye. He is from Afogo in Kuruju local government area of Kaduna State. He began his Capital Territory. CP Miller pledged to strengthen existing security frameworks to enhance community police relations and ensure the safety of all residents within the FCT. He also urged residents to continue supporting the police in their collective efforts to maintain peace and security across the territory. Nigeria is strengthening its fight against cancer with a renewed focus on accurate data, research and innovation. This comes as health experts and researchers gathered in Abuja for the 2025 NORA Summer School. The reports.
The Network for Oncology Research in Sub-Saharan Africa, NORA, is hosting this year's summer school in partnership with the African Cancer Registry Network and the National Institute for Cancer Research and Treatment. The event is aimed at enhancing cancer surveillance, improving data collection, and strengthening collaboration among researchers across African continent.
Statistics are sobering. Over 127,000 new cancer cases and 79,000 deaths were recorded in Sub-Saharan Africa in 2022 alone. Each number represents a mother, a father, a child, a dream deferred or destroyed.
This health expert says with accurate population-based data and linked registries, Nigeria is taking a major step towards better cancer surveillance, early detection and treatment for all.
Working with registries is not always easy because those of us in the registry know the difficulty in collecting data and the problems with the population databases. They're not perfect because we try to include everybody, not merely the people attending the specialist hospitals.
The speaker before me emphasized the importance of understanding what our public health is about by understanding the kind of data that we generate.
Greater accuracy and effectiveness in tracking cancer cases nationwide ongoing fight against cancer. Zainab Mohammed reporting for BeeTv News.
President Bola Tinubu's administration is not just constructing roads but building durable infrastructure designed to last a century. This is according to the Minister of.
As an administration committed to quality infrastructure development, the federal government under President Bola Tinubu has continued to invest in the reconstruction of road projects across the country. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, while inspecting the ongoing Lagos-Shagamu-Ijebu-Ode reconstruction project, said in order to ensure durability, the federal government had adopted concrete pavement technology. He expressed satisfaction with the pace and quality of work on the road reconstruction project, describing it as a model of a new standard for federal road infrastructure in Nigeria. The minister, who led the inspection team on the Section 1 and 2 of the project, said the contractor had completed about 8.1 kilometers on the Shagamu-bound lane and was working day and night to meet the December 2025 deadline.
The president has given very serious priority on road construction because the road is the catalyst And it is the GDP that grows other GDP. So the president is aware of this. And you can see the quality of the roads the president is building. And so these are roads that when built will last up to 100 years. This is very important.
He said the current section was about 40% completed, adding that the contractor had been directed to first deliver 24 kilometers stretch before proceeding to construct the 7 interchanges along Lagos corridor. The minister also inspected the ongoing repair work on the damaged flyover at
Business news. The International Monetary Fund (IMF) has released a new projection excluding Nigeria from the list of Africa's fastest growing economies. The report identified Benin Republic, Côte d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Rwanda, and Uganda as the continent's leading economies in terms of growth. Let's join BeeTv News Temitope Oluwafemi for more details from the business world.
These countries have experienced sustained expansion due to policy reforms, enhanced fiscal management, and increased investment in infrastructure and manufacturing. According to the IMF, Sub-Saharan Africa's overall economic growth is expected to stabilize at 4.1% in 2025, with further improvement anticipated in 2026. The IMF advised countries to prioritize domestic revenue mobilization through digital tax systems, elimination of inefficient tax expenditures, and enhanced compliance enforcement to improve economic resilience. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has set a monthly distribution target of 600 million litres of petrol as part of measures to address domestic supply shortages and stabilize fuel price in Nigeria. The new distribution...
Mongolian Prime Minister Gombovjak Zanda resigned after losing the support of the country's parliament. Chinese state media reported on Friday he stepped down from the key position just 4 months after taking office. Following a parliamentary session on Friday, lawmakers voted to dismiss Zanda Shatta, a former foreign minister and parliamentary speaker, according to China's official Xinhua news agency, the report.
Mongolian Prime Minister Gombojaz Zanda has resigned after 4 months in office following a decisive vote of no confidence by the country's parliament. 71 supported Zanda dismissal, while 40 opposed it, according to the parliamentary statement. The motion to dismiss Zanda was submitted on October 10 by more than 50 lawmakers who cited constitutional violations and governance concerns. The controversy centered around the Prime Minister's recent appointment of a new Justice and Home Affairs Minister, which MPs argued was made unilaterally without the required parliamentary consultation. They claimed this appointment violated the Mongolian constitution and undermined the separation of powers. Parliamentarians stated that the move encroached on the powers of both the president and the state great.
And now to entertainment, Nollywood actress Uche Ogbodo has confirmed the successful completion of her recent cosmetic procedure, lipo 360 surgery. This follows a previous Brazilian butt lift BBL surgery. Prior to the procedure, she shared a video from the hospital expressing confidence and optimism. Also, Paris Jackson received $65 million from Michael Jackson Estates. Let's join BeeTv News Evelyn Izibili for details and more from the entertainment world.
After the surgery, Uche expressed gratitude to her medical team and confirmed that the operation went smoothly. Her openness about undergoing multiple cosmetic surgeries has sparked discussions about beauty standard, self-love, and personal choices within the Nigerian entertainment industry. Her husband, Bobby Maris, has also encouraged women who can afford such procedures to pursue them without shame. In another development, the Lagos State government has provided clarification on the arrest of Nollywood actress Sarah Martins, who was detained on October 16, 2025, while cooking and distributing free meals to the less privileged on the public road median in Admiralty, Lekki Phase 1. According to the Lagos State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokumbo Wahab, the actress's activity violated environmental and sanitation regulations, posing